In this video, I'm going to share 30 powerful English sentences that you can use at work, starting today. I've used every single one of these in real situations, emails, meetings, phone calls, presentations, and they've helped me sound more fluent, more professional, and more in control. So stay with me till the end, because these aren't just words. They're your tools to grow, succeed, and shine in the workplace. Do you ever feel nervous speaking English at work? Like you know what you want to say, but you're afraid it won't sound professional? I've been there too. I used to feel so unsure in meetings, writing emails, or even just answering a call in English. I always thought, what if I sound too casual? What if I make a mistake? But then everything started to change because I started learning the exact sentences professionals actually use at the office. Real, simple, effective English that made me sound confident and capable. Let's begin with the first one. I hope you're doing well. This is the perfect way to start an email or conversation. It's polite, friendly, and professional. I use this at the beginning of almost every email. It sets a positive tone and shows respect for the other person. It's especially good when you're not sure how formal to be. I just wanted to follow up on this sentence helped me so much when I was trying to remind someone of something politely. Instead of saying, "Hey, why didn't you reply?" I say, "I just wanted to follow up on the email I sent last week." It sounds respectful, but still gets the job done. Please let me know if you have any questions. I use this at the end of my emails. It shows that I'm open to communication and willing to help. It's a great way to keep the conversation going and make the other person feel comfortable asking for clarification. Looking forward to your response. Again, perfect for emails. This sentence ends your message on a polite and professional note, especially when you're expecting a reply. It's a lot better than just thanks or waiting for your answer. Can we schedule a quick call to discuss this? Sometimes it's easier to talk than to type a long email. When I want to discuss something in detail, I say, "Can we schedule a quick call to discuss this?" It sounds proactive, and it shows that you care about solving the issue. Let's take this offline. I heard this in a meeting once and thought, wow, that sounds professional. It simply means, let's talk about this later in private, especially if the topic isn't relevant to everyone. It's a great phrase to use when meetings go off track. I'll get back to you on that. I love this one because it gives me time. If someone asks a question I can't answer immediately, I say, "I'll get back to you on that." It sounds confident and responsible, not like you're avoiding the question. That's a great point. This sentence helped me sound more engaged in meetings. When someone shares a good idea, I say, "That's a great point." It shows that you're listening and that you respect others' input. Could you please clarify what you mean by, instead of saying, "I don't understand," which feels weak, I use this sentence. Could you please clarify what you mean by X? It sounds professional and shows you're trying to understand clearly. I appreciate your feedback. Feedback isn't always easy to hear, but when I get it, I try to say, "I appreciate your feedback." It shows maturity and professionalism, even if the feedback is hard to take. I'll make sure this gets done by end of day. EOD means end of day. This sentence shows responsibility and commitment. It's short, strong, and perfect for when you're giving someone assurance about your task. Is there anything else I can help you with? At the end of a meeting or conversation, this sentence shows helpfulness and professionalism. I use it often with both coworkers and clients. This sentence isn't just for meetings. It's also perfect for emails, chats, or even quick phone calls. I often use it when I finish explaining something or completing a task, especially when working with someone from another department. It shows that I'm not just focused on my own work, but that I'm available and approachable. It also opens the door for more communication, which builds stronger relationships at work. Sometimes just saying this simple line has led to opportunities I didn't expect, like being included in new projects or being trusted with more responsibility. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. If someone points out a mistake or a problem, this is the best response. Thanks for bringing this to my attention shows you're not defensive, you're professional and open. As discussed, I'll proceed with the next steps. I say this in follow-up emails after meetings. It confirms what we talked about and shows that I'm taking action. It also reminds the other person of our plan. Let's circle back on this next week. This is a very native way of saying, let's talk about this again later. It's common in office conversations and makes you sound fluent and organized. I'd like to suggest an alternative. If I don't agree with something or have a better idea, I don't say no. I say, I'd like to suggest an alternative. It keeps the conversation polite and open to new ideas. Let's touch base tomorrow. This just means let's check in with each other. It's used a lot in workplaces to mean a quick chat or update. I use this when I want to keep projects moving forward. I'm currently working on it and will update you shortly. This is what I say when someone checks on my progress. It keeps them informed and shows that I'm on it. Please find the attached file document. This sentence saved me from awkward emails. Instead of saying, see this, I write, please find the attached document. It's polite and formal. Thanks for your time today. Whether it's a meeting or a short call, I always end by saying, thanks for your time today. It's respectful and leaves a positive impression. Let me double check and get back to you. If I'm unsure of a number, date, or fact, this is what I say. It gives me time to verify the information without sounding unsure. I use this sentence a lot during meetings or when responding to questions on the spot. It shows that I care about accuracy and that I take my responsibilities seriously. Instead of guessing or giving the wrong answer, I give myself space to confirm the details. It also builds trust because people know that when I do respond, the information will be correct and reliable. I'll send a calendar invite. I use this all the time when I'm setting up meetings. It sounds organized and helps everyone stay on schedule. Sorry for the delay in response. If I reply late to an email, I start with this sentence. It shows that I value the other person's time and helps maintain good communication. Please keep me in the loop. This means please update me or inform me about any changes. It's casual but still professional. I use it when I want to stay involved in a project. Let's prioritize this task for today. When something is urgent, I say this. It helps set clear focus and shows leadership. This sentence is especially useful when working in teams or managing multiple deadlines. It helps everyone understand what needs immediate attention and keeps the workflow organized. I often use it during morning check-ins or when unexpected tasks come up. Saying, let's prioritize this task for today, also shows that I'm taking initiative and thinking strategically. It creates a sense of direction and helps the team stay productive without feeling overwhelmed. This aligns with our goals. When I agree with a suggestion or plan, I say, this aligns with our goals. It shows that I'm thinking strategically and considering the big picture. Let's aim to finish this by Friday. This is how I set soft deadlines without sounding too pushy. It keeps things on track in a friendly, professional way. That works for me. If someone suggests a time or plan, I often say, that works for me. It's simple, clear, and professional. Let me know your availability. When I want to schedule something, I ask, let me know your availability. It puts the other person in control and shows flexibility. I'll keep you posted. When I want to keep someone updated, I say this. I'll keep you posted sounds natural and professional. It's a good way to show that I'm taking responsibility. I often use this sentence in emails or chats when I'm working on something that takes time, like waiting for a client's response or resolving a technical issue. It reassures the other person that I haven't forgotten and that I'll share updates as soon as I have them. Saying I'll keep you posted helps manage expectations without overpromising. It also builds trust because it shows that I'm thinking ahead and communicating clearly, even when there's no immediate answer. Now that you've heard all 30 sentences, I want to tell you something important. Speaking professional English isn't about using difficult words or sounding too formal. It's about being clear, respectful, and confident. These sentences are tools, and when you use them, you'll feel the difference. When I first started working in an English-speaking environment, I thought I had to use complicated vocabulary to impress people. But what I learned was the opposite. The simpler and clearer I spoke, the more professional I sounded. These 30 sentences gave me the confidence to participate in meetings, write better emails, and handle workplace conversations without fear. The more I used them, the more they became a natural part of how I communicate. So don't wait until you feel ready. Start using these sentences now, even if it's just one or two a day. Say them out loud. Use them in your next email. Practice them when you talk to yourself. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And every small step you take builds fluency, confidence, and respect. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to succeed with it, and you're doing great. I didn't start with this vocabulary. I had to learn it one sentence at a time. I would watch my co-workers, read their emails, and note down the phrases they used. Slowly, I started using them too. And each time I did, I felt more like I belonged. More like I could handle myself in a meeting. More like I was a professional. You can do the same. Take 5 of these sentences today and use them in your next email, meeting, or chat. Practice them out loud. Think of them as your confidence boosters. And remember, fluency doesn't come from knowing big words. It comes from using the right words every day in real situations. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe.